There's so much information readily available online, it should be relatively easy to get your own taxes done, or at least get enough information to facilitate you choosing the right professional to help. But sometimes it's hard to decide on which path is the right path. Should you hire a tax professional or use tax software? Today, I'll break down the pros and cons of both options and hopefully help you make an informed decision based on your needs and situations. Option number 1, using tax software. Certainly, there are many options out there that you can use, and here are some of the undeniable pros. Number 1, and probably the most important, it's affordable. Who doesn't want that? The options out there range from free to around $150 or more for advanced features. Number 2, and this is another major one, it's convenient. You can file from home on your own schedule without needing an appointment or getting into traffic. Number 3, tax software is typically user-friendly, although that is subjective. What's very easy for one person may be very overwhelming to somebody else. But if you take on the challenge, you're gonna find that the software offers step-by-step guidance that's gonna make filing easier, even for beginners. Number 4, many platforms include a built-in error checking feature, so to speak, helping you avoid common mistakes. Number 5, if your situation is easy or simple, familiar, straightforward, you can file your return rather quickly. Here are some of the cons. Number 1, software doesn't provide personalized advice for unique or complex tax situations. It's going to give you results based on what you enter, and there are no suggestions or backup questions to help you understand your situation or maybe to help you jog your memory on something that you may be forgetting to enter. Number 2, there's definitely room for error. If you input incorrect information or miss deductions, the software's not always going to catch it. A very easy example and common example of this is sometimes people are filing multiple years at once and they enter a W-2 from 2022 in the return for 2023 because those numbers are super tiny and it's very easy to miss. Because the information you're entering from the W-2 is the same type of information for both years, the system is not going to be able to detect that you're entering 2022's information on 23. So that can definitely cause major problems. Number 3, unlike professionals, most software doesn't include audit representation, though some offer some limited add-ons for help. Number 4, for those people that are unfamiliar with tax terms, it can make the process a little bit frustrating, confusing, a little scary, and sometimes leaves you with this feeling of, that you missed something or that you did something wrong. And that's certainly not a good feeling to have when it comes with your taxes. Number 5, the software is only considering the one tax return you are filing, and it doesn't consider the other possible pieces to the puzzle. For example, you may have other businesses. Those businesses maybe flow through. Maybe you have a carry forward loss that they don't have because you didn't do your taxes with that software the prior year. So there's certain things that are going to be overlooked and there's nobody there to guide you through it. Now, option number 2, hiring a tax professional. Let's go over some of the pros. Number 1, the true professional is going to bring expertise. They're trained to navigate complex laws and maximize your deductions. Number 2, they provide personalized feedback and advice based on your particular situation. If you own your own business or businesses, invest, or have a unique financial situation, a professional is going to be able to tailor strategies specifically for you, not just regarding your personal tax, but overall. Or on the flip side, maybe you don't have a business, but based on your personal tax return, it would really benefit you to open one. Then the suggestion can be made by that professional. Number 3, it's a huge time saver. If you just hand over your documents and they take care of the rest, or we take care of the rest, it's gonna save you a lot of time. And as with most tasks in our adulting life, we tend to underestimate how long something can take. I know most of you, if you're honest with yourselves, can relate. Cleaning your pool, cutting your lawn, ironing your own clothes. How about cooking several nights a week? Painting your baseboards? Yeah, you get the point. Time is money, my friends. Number 4, finally, they can offer audit support. If the IRS flags your return, a professional can assist or represent you, giving you peace of mind and, again, the time thing. Of course, even this option has some cons, so let's go over them. Number 1, the main drawback, and let's be honest, all that convenience and peace of mind comes with a price tag. Hiring a professional can typically cost you between $200 and $500 on average, or even more for complex personal returns, and even higher for business returns. Number 2, during tax season, professionals are in high demand, so availability may be an issue. Number 3, you may also become dependent on them, making it harder for you to do your taxes independently in the future. If that happens, it's usually because your tax situation is a little bit more complex and you have carry forward losses or other scenarios that can complicate matters, or maybe you just got used to the luxury of having a little bit more time on your hands to dedicate to other things. Number 4, finally, their services may take a little longer, especially during peak filing seasons. So then how do you decide? I would honestly say to you to hire a professional if you have a complicated financial situation, such as having self-employment income, you have investments, rental properties, or multiple sources of income. You've experienced a major life change, like getting married or divorced, having a child, inheriting assets. I'll leave the assets one for another video. That's a whole nother topic. You're worried about the accuracy or audit risk and you want expert oversight, or you simply just don't have the time to deal with taxes yourself. You may have goals that require you to get organized financially, like getting approved for a loan or buying a home. Folks, you don't know how many times I have spoken to clients that finally were in the position to buy a home, but because their taxes were so badly done before, I'm talking what would have been a simple return, but they were filed with fake losses, extra dependents they didn't even know they had. When they provide the copy of that tax return to the mortgage broker, they basically get laughed at and turned away. By the time they fix the issues, the house of their dreams gets sold to somebody else. Sometimes the timing of this scenario is especially heartbreaking. I specifically remember a client that this happened to, and by the time all was fixed, that same type of house cost another $40,000 and the interest rates had gone up too. I'm sure you guys know at least somebody who's been in that situation, and that's really unfortunate. So I'd say use the tax software if your tax situation is simple. Think W-2 income, a single state with no state taxes, minimal deductions. Or you're looking for a cost-effective solution, or you're comfortable with a DIY approach and learning about your own finances, or you want to file quickly and on your own schedule. Ultimately, the choice comes down to your personal needs, budget, and comfort level. If you want expert advice and peace of mind, a tax professional is a great investment. But if your taxes are straightforward and you're confident doing them yourself, a tax software can cost you both time and money. If you feel you need a professional, give us a call. We will be more than happy to help you. If you know somebody who is in that decision-making process and is trying to make that decision themselves, please share the video with them. But before you go, give it a like. Thanks, and God bless you.